Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. So Pisces, we're doing your weekly psychic tarot reading. Cross watchers are welcome. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. All right, Pisces. In the past, we have the Tower in reverse. Trying to avoid the collapse of something that you loved dearly or were attached to, maybe dependent on. I'm feeling with this imagery, I love these images on these cards. This person is just clinging. Captain, we've got to cling on. It feels like things are falling apart, but I don't know what else to do. So I'm just holding on because this is all I know. Or it's been so long. This is, yeah, it was a real challenge it came out in the challenge, the World card, to end this cycle. It feels like the universe had to create a tower because you didn't want to end this because of some type of attachments. It looks like you were connected with someone, it feels like someone definitely mentally manipulative, but it feels like this person is very shallow in regards to intimacy. Like they only perceive intimacy through physical sexual contact. They don't understand emotional and mental intimacy. It looks like even this, it's hard for you to let go, even with knowing like this is not someone I can be emotionally vulnerable with. I can't be open with this. These energies are coming out. It looks like you go within to really heal and bring balance to this. But I'm even getting, there could have been two people in the past. Let's see if there's one person who's mentally manipulative. There's another energy. It looks like things are crumbling around you. I'm attaching on. I don't want this to end, even though who I'm attached with is very mentally manipulative. But it feels like you might have even, there might have been someone else or a fantasy of someone else. It feels like you kind of dissociated to an imagined someone else. That might be for someone specifically, but it feels like part of why it feels like you dissociated a lot to be able to stay in this connection. But the same things that kept you able to stay in a very dissatisfying connection, the very things that kept you in, it feels like you dissociated a lot. Look, I kind of blipped out right there. It feels like you had to kind of put blinders on and not see things and separate from yourself to stay in this connection. I could see why it took quite a bit of going within to heal yourself from this connection. All right, Pisces. In your present time, we have the Strength reversed. It's feeling insecure, feeling a lack of confidence. Why is Pisces feeling a lack of confidence? What does Pisces need to know most right now? There's something that's unhealed. Feels like a wound. Feels like there's a lot wanting to pop up and talk. All right. You're trying to get out of a nightmare. You're very intuitive right now, Pisces. That makes sense. Feels like you're keeping to yourself. I feel like you might be kind of keeping to yourself as best you can right now because you are feeling insecure and something is unhealed. And all of these cards around these issues are swords, so it feels like you're in your head a bit. It feels like these thoughts are really triggering your emotions and kind of keeping you in a very watery space in your emotions, and it's creating the insecurity and instability, the lack of strength. Whatever these thoughts are, they're not nice. You might want to be mindful of what thoughts you are allowing yourself to think. It's like you've got all these wonderful thoughts, these wonderful ideas out there, and that creates a garden. But then every once in a while, or quite a bit recently, it's like these thoughts come in that aren't useful, that aren't helpful, that are painful. And it feels like you're indulging in these it feels like you're pointing them to yourself. And, I should have this and I didn't that. And so it feels like you're beating yourself up, Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. It feels like you're beating yourself up. Maybe not entertain those thoughts. Maybe recognize and then ask that thought, where is this coming from? Is this a belief that I have inside of me that I'm ready to let go of? Is this an inner critic that I have? Is this coming from someone else? Is someone else projecting? These are good questions. Where's this coming from? Even if it is coming externally and someone's projecting this onto you at this time, you can clear that energy. Return to sender. That's not me. Anything else Pisces needs to know about? No. All right. So what's hidden? What's hidden is the King of Cups. This is someone who really understands emotions. Their heart space is very open. This is a very loving person. I feel very comfortable and safe around this person. They're very caring. They have a wisdom about them. Feels like this person observes a lot more than, like needing to be seen or center stage. This person definitely watches and observes. And that's part of their wisdom. It looks like their challenge right now is to walk away from something that's not soul-fulfilling. It's also a challenge for them to see the truth about something. Ace of Swords in the challenge position. It's like there's some idea that feels very nearby this person, this King of Cups, and it would give them freedom, the freedom to walk away from something that's emotionally satisfying. But wow. They've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A missed opportunity, or rejecting an opportunity, rejecting an offer. Oh, okay. Someone, this might be for someone specifically out there. There's someone trying to manifest you. Maybe online. They're feeling alone and rejected. And it's like they're manifesting from control and fear. They don't want to be alone, and it's like they're trying to create from lack, from a painful headspace. And it feels like they're coming towards you. I can see why. I'm guessing this King of Cups energy is probably you. And it's been difficult to walk away from things that are emotionally unsatisfying, and you're trying to find, and you will find, the truth and the courage to walk away from something that's emotionally unsatisfying. But it feels like you're not accepting offers from people. It feels like someone you don't know trying to manifest you, and not in a healthy way. They're trying to pull you in. Yes. Okay. So in the past, there was this maybe a fantasy that I was talking about someone in the past. Like, instead of dealing with the crumbling tower and dealing with what was going on around you and ending a cycle, it feels like you kind of dissociated and went into a fantasy space. Maybe that's a habit of yours, kind of fantasizing and dissociating, so because you don't like where you're at. Quite possibly as an infant, this started because your grown-ups, your parents, weren't safe. And as a baby, as an infant, you can't do anything. You can't move anywhere. You can't go to the next room. You can't leave the house. You're stuck. And so it looks like you might have started dissociating when you were an infant. But what it looks like now is, one, you're trying to find what's real and what isn't in present time, and find your inner strength, find what is real. It feels like you're using your intuition. And then what's hidden is that the same kind of fantasies that you had in the past, to not feel left out, to not feel abandoned, to just go somewhere in your head. It looks like someone is projecting their fantasies onto you. So you might want to clear those type of energies, those type of patterns. Because it feels like a lot that they're projecting onto you. And so maybe clearing where you're projecting onto another person your fantasies about them. All right, Pisces, the possible outcome this week is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All right, a lack of financial stability, a lack of legacy. Yeah, something. There's a lot of unhappiness, a lack of soul fulfillment. Someone who has inconsistent energy. A lack of financial stability, a lack of soul fulfillment with someone who's their energy is very sporadic. Who is this? It doesn't feel like your energy. Oh, this is someone in your energy. Someone's not feeling stable. And they're feeling a lack of soul fulfillment, a lack of happiness, a lack of joy, and they feel a bit erratic with their behavior. And this is the energy that's trying to manifest you from that lack space. So they don't feel rejected. But it feels like you're rejecting them because it's a fantasy. This is a fantasy. This isn't real. They've projected onto you a relationship or something, and so it's very one-sided. Yeah. Yeah, they're not really grounded in this reality, and there's no timeline. It's like they're describing a timeline. They've taken a projection of you and created your likeness in a fantasy, and it's I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. What it looks like as well is it looks like you are having a lot of success, and it's public. Maybe that's why this is happening. Maybe there's some aspect to your public success that others are projecting, well, I want to be successful too, with Pisces. Yeah, your ships are coming in. Finances are looking a lot better. It's like you're building the foundation for what's coming next, and you have a lot of options. But there's this, it's very confusing to have people you don't know, especially, it looks like, projecting their fantasy of you on you. So, all right. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Thanks, Pisces. Don't forget to like and follow for more, and any comments are appreciated. Take care.